Hi, I'm Clara. I never imagined my wedding day would become the most humiliating moment of my life. But here we are. Let me take you back to 3 months ago when everything fell apart. Clara, you look absolutely stunning. Sarah, my maid of honor, squeezed my hands as she helped me into my dress. I can't believe this is actually happening, I said, smoothing down the lace. Marcus and I have been together for 4 years, and finally, you're getting your happily ever after, Sarah finished. Speaking of which, how's Vanessa been? Still giving you those weird looks? I sighed. Marcus's sister has always been cold, but Marcus keeps saying she just needs time to warm up to me. Time? Clara, it's been 4 years. I know, but today's about me and Marcus. Nothing's going to ruin this. The ceremony was perfect. Marcus looked incredible in his suit, and when he said, "I do," I felt like the luckiest woman alive. But during the reception, things got weird. Clara, honey, can I talk to you for a second? My mother pulled me aside, her face tight with concern. Mom, what's wrong? You look pale. It's probably nothing, but I saw Vanessa on her phone during the entire ceremony. Like she wasn't even trying to hide it. She was holding it up, pointed right at you and Marcus. Maybe she was just taking photos? For 45 minutes straight, and she kept laughing and typing something. Before I could respond, Sarah rushed over, her face flushed. Clara, we have a situation. A major situation. What kind of situation? Jessica's here. My blood ran cold. Jessica? As in Marcus's ex-girlfriend, Jessica? The one and only. She just walked through the front door, and Vanessa's walking toward her like they're best friends. I found Marcus talking with his groomsmen. Marcus, we need to talk. Now. Babe, what's wrong? Your ex is here, at our wedding reception. His face went white. What? That's impossible. We didn't invite her. I haven't spoken to Jessica in 3 years. Well, someone invited her, because she's standing by the bar talking to your sister. We walked over together, and the scene I witnessed made my stomach turn. Vanessa and Jessica were hugging, laughing like old friends. Vanessa, Marcus said, his voice tight. What's going on? Vanessa turned, and the smile on her face was pure malice. Oh, Marcus, I was just catching up with Jessica. You remember Jessica, right? Your one true love? Vanessa, what the hell? Marcus snapped. Jessica looked uncomfortable. Look, Vanessa called me and said you wanted to see me. She said it was important. I never said that, Marcus interrupted. Actually, Jessica pulled out her phone. I have the messages right here. Vanessa sent me a video link this morning. Said it was from you. A video link? I asked, my voice shaking. What video link? Jessica showed us her phone. It was a live stream of our wedding ceremony. The title read, Watch Marcus Marry the Wrong Woman. You live-streamed our wedding? I turned to Vanessa, rage building in my chest. You sat there during the entire ceremony and live-streamed it to his ex-girlfriend. Vanessa shrugged, that same cruel smile on her face. Jessica deserved to see what she was missing. Besides, everyone knows Marcus should have married her, not you. That's enough, Marcus roared. Vanessa, you need to leave, right now. Oh, come on, little brother. I did you a favor. Jessica's the one you should be with. This, she gestured at me dismissively, is just a mistake you'll regret. Sarah stepped between us. You need to go before I call security. Security? Vanessa laughed. This is my brother's wedding. I have every right to be here. Not anymore, you don't, I said, my voice surprisingly steady. Sarah, please escort her out. You can't kick me out, Vanessa shrieked. Marcus, tell them! Marcus's jaw was clenched. Get out, Vanessa, I mean it. You're choosing her over your own sister? You humiliated my wife on our wedding day. Yeah, I'm choosing her. Now leave before I have you removed. As security escorted Vanessa out, she screamed back at us. You'll regret this, both of you. Jessica apologized profusely before leaving, clearly mortified by the whole situation. But the damage was done. Later that night, as we sat in our hotel room, I turned to Marcus. We need to talk about what happened today. I'm so sorry, Clara. I never thought Vanessa would. How many people do you think saw that live stream? Marcus pulled out his laptop. Let me check. After a few minutes, his face fell. Oh God. Clara, it has over 15,000 views. 15,000? She shared it on multiple platforms. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. There are comments, hundreds of comments. I grabbed the laptop. The comments were brutal. Some were laughing at me. Others were debating whether Marcus should have married Jessica instead. Someone even made memes. I'm going to kill her, I whispered. Clara, I'm serious, Marcus. She humiliated us in front of thousands of people. She invited your ex to our wedding. She live-streamed the most important day of our lives and turned it into entertainment. What do you want to do? I looked at my husband. I want her to pay for this. Really pay for it. The next morning, Sarah came over with coffee and determination. Okay, so I did some digging last night, she said, opening her laptop. That live stream? Vanessa's been planning it for weeks. How do you know? I found her private Facebook group. She's been talking about it with Jessica and some friends. Look at these screenshots. I read through them, my anger growing. Vanessa had written, "Can't wait to ruin Clara's special day. Marcus deserves better than that gold digger." Gold digger? I make more money than Marcus. It gets worse, Sarah continued. She's been telling people you trapped Marcus into marriage, that you got pregnant and had a miscarriage just to keep him around. That's a lie! I've never been pregnant! Marcus walked in, his face grim. I just got off the phone with my parents. They want to meet with us. 2 hours later, we sat in his parents' living room. Marcus, how could you kick your sister out of your wedding? Patricia asked, tears in her eyes. Mom, did you see what she did? She was just trying to include Jessica. Include her? I interrupted. She live-streamed our ceremony and titled it, "Watch Marcus Marry the Wrong Woman." How is that including anyone? Robert cleared his throat. Vanessa said you've been turning Marcus against his family. That's not true, Marcus said firmly. Then why are we having this conversation? Patricia demanded. Because Vanessa humiliated us, I shouted. She turned our wedding into a spectacle for 15,000 strangers to mock. 15,000? Robert's eyes widened. Yes, the video is still up. People are making memes. Someone created a petition saying Marcus should divorce me and marry Jessica instead. Patricia's hand flew to her mouth. Oh my God. We didn't know it was that bad, Robert admitted. Vanessa told us it was just a small misunderstanding. Marcus pulled out his phone. Mom, Dad, read these messages. Read what she's been saying about Clara for months. As they read through the screenshots, their faces changed from defensive to horrified. This is cruel, Patricia whispered. Vanessa wrote all this? Yes, I said quietly. And this is just what we found publicly. What do you want to do? Robert asked. I want her to delete the videos, apologize publicly, and stay away from us. She won't do that willingly, Patricia said. Then we'll make her, I said. I'm tired of being the bigger person. That afternoon, I called my lawyer friend, David. Clara, what you're describing could constitute harassment and defamation, David explained. The live stream without consent, the false statements, it all adds up. What can we do? Document everything. Then we send a cease and desist letter. If she doesn't comply, we pursue a civil suit. Do it, I said without hesitation. Marcus looked worried. Clara, are you sure? This will destroy whatever relationship I have left with Vanessa. Marcus, she destroyed that relationship when she live-streamed our wedding. I'm done playing nice. Over the next week, we compiled everything. Friends came forward with more screenshots. Wedding guests provided statements. Even Jessica sent us proof that Vanessa had been manipulating her. This is insane, Marcus said. Vanessa told Jessica I was miserable with you. She sent fake screenshots of conversations we supposedly had. She was building a narrative, I explained. She wanted Jessica to believe you still loved her. Sarah walked in with more documents. Guys, I found Vanessa's blog from 3 years ago. She wrote about how Marcus should marry someone from a good family with connections. She's a snob, Marcus said bitterly. I never realized how much. Well, I smiled grimly. Let's see how snobbish she feels when she gets our cease and desist letter. The meeting was set for Monday afternoon at a coffee shop downtown. Vanessa had agreed to talk after receiving the cease and desist letter from David. She walked in looking defiant, her arms crossed. This is ridiculous. You're actually threatening to sue me over a wedding video? Sit down, Vanessa, Marcus said coldly. I'll stand, thanks. I pulled out a folder. We have evidence of everything you did. The planning with Jessica, the fake screenshots, the lies you told about me, and the 15,000 people who watched our wedding because of your live stream. So what? I shared a family moment. You titled it, Watch Marcus Marry the Wrong Woman, Sarah interrupted. That's not sharing a family moment. That's sabotage. Vanessa rolled her eyes. Oh, please, you're being dramatic. Am I? I opened the folder. Let's read some of your messages. Clara is a gold-digging nobody who trapped my brother. I can't wait to ruin her special day. Marcus will thank me later when he realizes what a mistake he made. Those were private conversations. Nothing on the internet is private, David said, entering the coffee shop. Hello, Vanessa. I'm Clara's attorney. Vanessa's confidence faltered. What's he doing here? Explaining the legal consequences of your actions, I said calmly. David sat down. Vanessa, you're facing potential charges of harassment, defamation, and invasion of privacy. The live stream was done without consent. Your statements about Clara are demonstrably false and have caused damage to her reputation. This is insane. Marcus, tell them what? Marcus snapped. That you didn't humiliate my wife? That you didn't invite my ex to our wedding? That you didn't spend months plotting to ruin our relationship? I was trying to protect you. From what? From being happy? Vanessa's eyes filled with tears. Jessica was perfect for you. She came from the right kind of family. The right kind of family? Marcus laughed bitterly. You judge people based on their last names and bank accounts? Look, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't think the video would go viral. I'll delete the videos. I'll apologize. Just don't sue me. Not good enough, I said firmly. You need to post a public apology on every platform. You need to admit you lied. And you need to stay away from us. Stay away from my own brother? Yes, Marcus said quietly. Until you can treat my wife with respect, you're not welcome in our lives. Mom and Dad won't stand for this. Mom and Dad saw the evidence, Marcus replied. They're disgusted. I played a voicemail. Patricia's voice came through. Vanessa, what you did was unforgivable. Your father and I are ashamed. You need to make this right. Vanessa's face crumpled. No, that can't be real. It's real, Marcus said. You lost, Vanessa. Instead of breaking us apart, you brought us closer together. Fine, Vanessa spat, her sadness turning to rage. I'll delete the videos and post your apology, but don't expect me to mean it. I don't care if you mean it, I said. I just want the truth out there. The truth? Vanessa stood up, her voice rising. The truth is, you're not good enough for him. You'll never be good enough. And one day, Marcus will realize that, and he'll leave you for someone better. That's enough, David interjected. Vanessa, you're digging yourself deeper. I don't care. She turned to Marcus. You're making the biggest mistake of your life. She grabbed her purse and stormed toward the exit, but Marcus called after her. Vanessa, one more thing. She stopped, her hand on the door. If you ever threaten my wife again, if you ever contact her or spread more lies, I'll let Clara sue you for everything you're worth, and I won't lift a finger to stop it. Vanessa slammed the door so hard the windows rattled. She'll comply, David said. Once she realizes the alternative is a lawsuit, she'll lose. And if she doesn't? I asked. Then we move forward with legal action. But Clara, during that outburst, she made specific threats. You might want to consider a restraining order. Her behavior is escalating. Marcus took my hand. Whatever you want to do, I support you. File for the restraining order, I said. I'm done being her target. 2 weeks later, we sat in the courthouse. Vanessa had deleted the videos, but her threatening messages hadn't stopped. She sent me 15 texts yesterday, I showed the judge, each one more aggressive than the last. The judge read through the evidence. Miss Vanessa, these messages constitute harassment. Watch your back. You ruined my family. You'll regret this. These are clear threats. I was just venting, Vanessa protested. You told Mrs. Clara that she better watch what she eats because accidents happen. How is that just venting? Vanessa slumped in her seat. I'm granting the restraining order. Miss Vanessa, you are to have no contact with Mrs. Clara or Mr. Marcus for 2 years. Furthermore, I'm ordering you to pay $5,000 in damages. $5,000? I don't have that kind of money. Then I suggest you find it. You have 90 days. Dismissed. Outside, Marcus's parents were waiting. We're so sorry, Patricia said, hugging us. We had no idea Vanessa would take things this far. We've cut her off financially, Robert added, until she genuinely apologizes and gets help. 3 months later, Vanessa showed up at Marcus's office. Security called me immediately. Mrs. Clara, Vanessa is here. Should we let her up? No, call the police. She's violating the restraining order. When I arrived, police were escorting Vanessa out. Clara, please, she cried. I just want to talk. I want to apologize properly. You had your chance, I said coldly. Multiple chances, but you threatened me instead. I was angry. I wasn't thinking straight. That's not my problem. The officer looked at me. Ma'am, do you want to press charges? I looked at Vanessa. She looked terrible. Dark circles, wrinkled clothes, defeated posture. Part of me felt sorry for her, but then I remembered my wedding day. The humiliation, the lies, the threats. Yes, I said firmly. I want to press charges. Clara, no, Marcus said. Are you sure? I'm sure. She needs to learn that actions have consequences. Vanessa was led away in handcuffs, still crying and begging for forgiveness. Sarah met me for coffee afterward. How are you feeling? Relieved. For months, I've been looking over my shoulder. Now she'll face real consequences. She could get jail time. I know. And maybe that's what she needs to finally understand. Any regrets? No, I gave her chances. She chose to keep attacking me. My phone buzzed. Marcus. Mom's upset about the arrest, but Dad says you did the right thing. I agree. Love you. I smiled and texted back. Love you too. Sarah raised her coffee cup. To standing up for yourself. To standing up for myself. I agreed. A month later, Vanessa pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 30 days in jail plus mandatory counseling. She also had to pay an additional $3,000 in fines. Marcus and I used the settlement money for the honeymoon we'd postponed. On a beach in Hawaii, he turned to me. Do you think Vanessa will ever change? I don't know, maybe. But that's not our problem anymore. Do you think we'll ever have a relationship with her again? Maybe someday. But she'd have to genuinely change, not just apologize because she has to. Fair enough. He kissed my forehead. Thank you for being strong. She was never going to win, I said, because I have you, and she has nothing but consequences. We talked about our future, the house we wanted, the careers we'd build, the family we might have someday. Vanessa wasn't part of those conversations. She'd made her choices. As for me, I had everything I needed. A husband who loved me, friends who supported me, and the satisfaction of knowing I'd stood up for myself when it mattered most. No reconciliation, no forgiveness, just justice. So what would you do if your in-law live-streamed your wedding to your partner's ex and then laughed when they crashed your special day? Would you press charges or try to work it out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more true revenge stories.